Alright guys, we've been asked by our subscribers to make a video on our electric outboard, and we've also been stopped by a heap of people asking about it, so here's the video.
I think it's important to mention that this isn't an ad, we're not getting paid in any way for this video, it's just our experience of the positives and the negatives. So we didn't buy our tender and outboard directly, we received them when we purchased our sailboat Kawai. That was 8 months ago, and the outboard was around 6 years old when we purchased our boat. When we were looking to purchase our sailboat, we only ever saw petrol outboards that came along with the tender, so we were pleasantly surprised when the boat that we really wanted came with an electric outboard. We'll start with a few of the specs. We have a Torqeedo Travel 1003, which is equivalent to a 3 horsepower petrol outboard with a maximum speed of 5 knots. It has an integrated lithium battery, which we'll go into more detail about later. It is 14 kilograms in total, 8.9 kilograms without the battery attached. To use it, you twist the throttle forward and backwards for reverse, similar to a petrol outboard. It also has GPS to calculate speed and range. For more detailed information, we'll include it at the end of the video, and we'll also link the Torqeedo website for those who are interested. This is our battery that we use to power the outboard. It's 29.6 volts and 532 watts. We charge it using the sun's rays converted through our solar panels and our inverter into electricity, and we charge it that way. So it's great that there is no petrol. The biggest advantage of having an electric outboard is that there's no petrol, which saves us money in the long run. It also saves us time, as we don't need to try and source petrol and we don't need to store it on our boat. And also a major advantage of no petrol is that it's a lot better for the environment. We usually lock the outboard by padlocking the 2 fastening levers together. Once unlocked, you simply turn a couple of levers to unscrew. The outboard is light and easy to move around, which is important for us. As a liveaboard, we try to get to shore at least every couple of days to exercise, explore or restock, so it's great that it's light enough for both of us to take on and off at 8.9 kilograms without the battery, which is very easy to manage. Once the outboard is fastened to the tender, the battery is easy to slip on, weighing 5.1 kilograms. The battery is then locked in place.
It's really easy to connect and disconnect the power from the battery. There is only 3 electrical points, 1 being the power, 2 the steering and 3 charging. This makes the setup process quick and easy, and you're on the water within minutes.
This is the key. It is waterproof and it also has a lanyard attached for safety, so if you fall out of the boat it will just simply pull the key out. It attaches to this section of the outboard magnetically, so it's very easy to put on and very easy to take off. And turning it on and off is very simple. Turning it on, just hit the power button, just like that, and turn it off, same thing.
So we've never had a petrol outboard before, but we've seen so many different people trying to start them and having troubles numerous times, and we've also seen people rescued in different bays with their outboards not starting. You know, we've been really fortunate with our electric.
Battery life for us has been quite good and reliable. At 2 knots boat speed, the battery lasts for 10 hours and 30 minutes. At 3 knots, it lasts for 3 hours and 30 minutes. And at the maximum speed of 5 knots, it lasts for 35 minutes. We have been caught out once with the battery when we first purchased our boat 8 months ago. We really wanted to go for a swim a long way away and pushed it too hard and fast, and Jace had to row us a long way home.
We're aiming for way down there, but
We're aiming for just near those two tanks over there with the turtle on it.
Not sure if you can actually
see
them
it.
so far away.
Yep. And we got this far and our engine decided to go flat.
When going ashore, it's handy to have an outboard that is easy to lift up and down. The lever is easy to flick and pull the engine up. Due to its weight, either Trace or I can lift the tender out if we feel it needs extra security. Also, the battery's handle allows chain to go through and lock it off. Our outboard comes with a handy digital display with information such as battery status, remaining range, speed, and power input. The engine is quiet. It's the first thing people notice. The second thing people notice is how small our tender is, and they normally laugh. This is the sound. It's also waterproof and sealed, so no sand in the engine. Also, no smelly exhaust, which is great for the environment. We have found that the electric outboard doesn't turn overly well to the opposite side you're sitting, though we can't say if this is unique to an electric outboard. This is a problem mostly in strong currents and winds. It turns well on the side you are sitting.
On long journeys away from the boat, we sometimes worry that the battery could run out if we haven't charged it recently. There are a few options for this, however. You can take the charger with you if you have the option to plug it in. You could buy the portable solar panels that's specifically for the Torqeedo outboard, or you could buy an extra battery, which may be expensive, and we'll go through the cost of that a little bit later on.
We've actually had one problem when starting the engine before. What happened was we got E30 flash up on our screen, and after researching we found out that the probable cause was that we hadn't plugged in this connection correctly. It was a little bit crooked. We were also advised online to use electrical conductor spray and just to spray that on the different connections, and we haven't had a problem since, so fingers crossed, no more problems. We didn't buy the outboard and battery as mentioned, but we have researched the current cost online as of the 1st of June 2019. The outboard with battery costs €1,799, and if you want the extra battery, it's €560. You can also get a heap of accessories, including a portable solar panel to charge the battery as you go.
Alright, so that is the end. To summarise, we've had our outboard for 8 months and we've really loved it. The major things that we've loved about it are that it's very easy, it's been really reliable, it's cheap to run, and it's also great for the environment. So yeah.
I think they're the main things. Hopefully you guys got something out of it and enjoyed the video. That's why we tried to make it for others who are maybe contemplating electric engine. If you're a Torqeedo owner or you do have an electric outboard and want to add some positives and negatives to the comments, that would be fantastic. Or if you have a question, write to us, we'll get back to you with anything that we know about your Torqeedo. And if you're wondering where we are in beautiful Montenegro. It's been fantastic here, and we make sailing videos weekly, mostly weekly. If you haven't subscribed already and would like to, and you enjoyed the video, that'd be great. And if you thought the video was helpful and you liked it, it'd be great if you gave it a thumbs up as well. So thanks guys. Here is the technical data for the Torqeedo Travel 1003, and also information about the variety of different outboards Torqeedo offers depending on your requirements.
Is there a place with sun all year round and pina coladas with pretty faces and sand on the ground?